Yes, beta. First question, third part we are starting. In the third part, you have given the coordinate a comma b and minus a comma minus b. You have to find the distance between these 2 points. So for finding the distance, you have to use the distance formula. So I will write here distance formula. Distance formula is your under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. Is it okay? So I have written the formula that you will use in this part. So let's give the name. Let the points be, I'm giving it the name AB. If you want to give CD, XY, EF, any alphabet you can give. So I'm writing here A as A comma B and capital B as minus A comma minus B. So let's find the distance between these 2 points. So the distance between AB is given by, this is your x1, x2, this is your y1, x1, y1, this is your x2, y2. So let's find the distance between these 2 points. This is minus b whole square. I have just simply substituted the values in this formula. So let's find the answer. So this is minus a, minus minus plus. When you add them, this is minus 2a whole square. This will give you minus 2b whole square. That will give you under root 4a square plus 4b square. When you take 4 common, you are left with a square plus b square. So now let's find the term that will come out of the root. Okay? So let's take out this 4 out of the root. It will become 2 into 2. When you take 2 into 2 out of the root, it will become 2 under root a square plus b square. Yes, one important step I am going to tell you here. If instead of a square plus b square, it will be like this, a plus b whole square under the root, then this term will be occurring twice. As you can see that this will be written twice. When you write it 2 times, it will come out of the root and it will become a plus b. It will come out of the root only when it occurs twice inside the root. But here in this term, separate squares are there, so you can't take it out, because for taking the term out of the root, you need whole square or you need the complete term 2 times. But here, individual squares are there, so you can't take it out. This will be your answer, and the unit will be, no unit is given, so you will simply write twice under root a square plus b square units. Is it okay, beta? Any doubt? Question number 2, these 2 coordinates are given to you, 0, 0, 36, 15. You have to find the distance between these 2 coordinates by using the distance formula. So then you will write the distance formula. Let the points be A 0, 0 and B 36, 15. Is it clear? So let's find the distance between these points. So for finding the distance, you will write here AB and you will use this formula. This is your x1, y1, this is your x2, y2. So x2 minus x1, that is 36 minus 0 whole square plus 15 minus 0 whole square. This will become 36 square plus 15 square. 36 square is 1296 and 15 square is your 225. Add them, what you will get? 1521, and the square root of this number is 39. Again, the unit is not given, so you will write here 39 units will be the distance between the point A and B. Is it okay, beta? Any doubt? Yes, look here, beta. 3 points are given to you. I have given them the name ABC. We want to check whether these points are collinear or not. So for checking the collinearity, if the area is 0, if area is 0, then points are collinear. Is it okay? अगर आपके पास area 0 आ रहा है, then the points are collinear. If the area is not 0, that means points are not collinear. So for finding the area, we have one formula that I'm writing here, half. You will put mod here. Mod will give you always positive answer. That's why I've put mod here. And in between the mod, half is there, and with this you will write x1. x1, after the 1 you have turn of y2 minus y3. I have written x1 here, so in the next step you will write x2. 1 के बाद क्या आया? 2 3. 2 के बाद किसकी टर्न है? 3. So you will write y3 minus y1 plus next is x3. 3 के बाद किसकी टर्न है? y1 minus y2. Any doubt, beta? You will find the area by this formula. If you get the answer as 0 after calculation, that means the points are collinear. But after calculation, if you are not getting 0, that means the points are not collinear. So let's put this value. So you will write x1 as 1. This is your x1, y1, x2, y2, x3, y3. So let's put the value here. 3 minus of minus 11 plus x2 is your 2, y3 minus 11 minus 5, x3 is your minus 2, y1 is your 5 minus 3. So let's solve this, check whether you are getting 0 or not. So this will give you 14 plus this will give you minus 16, 2 are minus 32, and this will give you minus 4. So solve this, what you will get? 14 minus 36, that will give you minus 22 upon 2, that is minus 11. When you take the mod of this, that is called absolute value, then you will get 11. 11. We are getting the area as 11. That means area is not equal to 0. Then after this, you will write here area. You will write here not equal to 0. Area not equal to 0. Therefore, points are not collinear. Is it okay, beta? Any doubt? Any doubt, beta? 3 points are given to you. Firstly, you will give them the name. Let points be A, B, and C. Now we want to check whether these points form the vertices of the isosceles triangle or not. So for isosceles triangle, you all know that 2 of the sides of the triangle must be equal. So let's find whether 2 of its sides are equal or not. I have given them the name ABC. So you will find AB, BC, and CA. You have to find the length of all these 3 line segments, AB, BC, and CA. Then, how you will find the length of these 3 sides? How you will find? Yes, which formula we will use here? We have to find the length of AB, BC, and CA. So let's use the distance formula. So firstly, you will write distance formula, that is under root x2 minus x1 whole square plus y2 minus y1 whole square. So find AB by the same formula, that is your x1 y1, this is your x2 y2. So 6 minus 5 whole square plus 4 minus of minus 2 whole square. This is your 1 and this is your 6. So this is your 1 plus 36 will give you 37. So I have got the length of AB as under root 37 units. Under root 37 units. Now let's find the length of the other side BC by the same formula. So BC 7 minus 6 whole square plus minus 2 minus 4 whole square. This will give you again 1 square plus minus 6 square. That will again give you under root 37 as your answer. So you can see that two of its sides are equal, but still the third side is pending. So let's find the third side again by the similar formula. CA you can write or you can write AC, both are same. अगर आप इसको x1 y1 इसको x2 y2 लेते हो या इसे x1 or you can take vice versa, then you will also get the same answer as you wish. So 7 minus 5 whole square plus minus 2 minus, this will become plus, this is your 2 square plus 0 square, that will give you under root 4, that is your 2 units. So among these three sides, you can see that two of its sides are equal. So you will write here AB is equal to BC. Therefore, triangle ABC is isosceles. Is it okay, beta? Any doubt? To check in question number 5, you have to check which type of quadrilateral these points are forming. So the first step is you will give them the name. Let points be A, B, C and D. I have given them the name A, B, C, D. You have to check which type of quadrilateral they are forming. Whether it is a square, it can be rhombus, it can be rectangle, it can be a parallelogram, it can be trapezium also. So you have to check which type of quadrilateral these points are forming. So for finding the type of quadrilateral, you have to find the length of each line segment. So for this, you will write here distance formula first. Distance formula you all will write here. After this, we will find AB. So for finding AB, this is your x1, y1, this is your x2, y2. So x2 minus x1, 1 minus of minus 1. If you want to write directly, you can. No need to write complete step. You can just simply write in the simplest form also. This will give you 2 square plus 2 square, that is 8. And 8 will be to your 2 root 2 units. Now, AB के बाद क्या आएगा? BC. After this, you have to find BC. BC. The length of BC will be given by again the same formula, minus 1 whole square. This is your x2 minus x1. Again y2 minus y1 whole square will give you minus 2 square is 4. 2 square is again 4. This will give you under root 8, that is again 2 root 2 units. So after this, you will find the length of CD. CD will be given by minus 3 plus 1 whole square plus 0 minus 2 whole square. That is again minus 2 square plus minus 2 square. That is 4 plus 4. That is 8. And the answer is 2 root 2 units. Next is your DA, or you can say AD. That is minus 3 plus 1 whole square plus 0 plus 2 whole square. That is again 4 plus 4 that is 8, and the answer is 2 root. Then at the end, you can see that the length of all the 4 line segment AB, BC, CD and DA all are same. Then it can be a square and it can be a rhombus. Then how you will decide whether it is a square or a rhombus? For this, for making a choice between these two things, you will have to find the length of the diagonal. In case of the square, the length of the diagonals are same, but in case of a rhombus, the length of the diagonals are not same. So after this, we will find the length of the diagonals, that is BC and AB, AC and BD. So I'm writing here, you will find AC will be given by -1 plus 1 whole square plus 2 plus 2 whole square, that is your 4 square is 16, that is 4, or you can simply write 4. Next is your AC you have got. Now BD is your length of the another diagonal, that is -3 minus 4 whole square plus 0 square, that will give you -4 square, that is your 16, and after this you will get the length of the other diagonal as again 4. So at the end I'm writing AB, BC, CD and DA all are same. The length of all the sides are same and the diagonal AC and BD is also same. So ABCD is a square, because square is having this property that if all the sides are equal and the length of the diagonals are equal, then ABCD is a square. Is it okay? Any doubt, beta? Question number 6, second part. Again, the 4 coordinates are given to you. You will give them the name. Let the points be A, B, C and D. Now again, let's find the length of AB, BC, CD. Firstly, you will write here distance formula. Then you will find AB. AB find करना है. This is x1 y1, x2 y2, 3 minus of minus 3. 3 minus of minus 3. I can write directly. If you want to skip this step, you can. This will give you 6 square, that is 36. This will give you -6, -4 square is your 16. When you make the total of it, you will get 52. If you want to factorize this, you can. 13 fours are 52. And this 4 will be taken out of the root, then you will get 2 root 13 units. Now after this, BC, the length of BC will be given by 0 minus 3 whole square plus 3 minus 1 whole square, that will give you -3 square is 9. This is 2 square and 2 square is your 4. 2 square is your 4. That will give you root 13 units. In the similar manner, you will find the rest of the two sides. CD will be given by -1 minus 0 whole square minus